A New Year's resolution for artists and creatives, craftspeople. Actually, it could be for anybody, really, when you get down to it, because this one is sort of universal. What if your New Year's resolution was to be kinder to yourself? What would that mean? A friend of mine asked me recently if I was always talking to myself in my head about all the things I did wrong, like, oh, you idiot, you did this, oh, you did that, right? Just always berating myself. And in fact, that's what she was doing. It wasn't what I was doing, but I did have to think about, like, what is it that I do in my head that is not kind? And I realized that for me, it's the loop of to-dos. Like, I never give myself credit for what I've actually done. So the first job in being kinder to yourself, the first part of it is to notice. Notice, what is it that is going through your head on a regular basis that's not very kind? Maybe you're telling yourself you're not very good at it, or you're not as good as others, or you don't have consistency, or, whatever. What is your voice saying to you? Or what kind of messages are you giving yourself? Notice that. That's the first job. The second part of it is to make a decision about how you want to be with yourself. And one way to do this is to think about how you would be treating others or people that you care about, because you need to be somebody that you care about. So for me, I chose to give myself credit for having done things and to allow myself the joy of having accomplished something in the morning. One of the easiest things to do, and I didn't make this one up, but is make your bed in the morning. There's an immediate, like, oh, I did something. I know it's really silly, but those little things, give yourself credit for those little things that can help you feel buoyed as you move through into the more difficult things, right? So I make my bed in the morning. I put away the dishes from the day before, and I feel like lighter. And then, I bring wood in and I feel even lighter. Like, oh, I've done that job. It was a big job. I give credit for myself. Even if the thing that you're accomplishing is getting into the studio and just being there, you get credit for that. Even if you don't accomplish anything in that time, you got there. That's really a hard thing to do sometimes. So it is for me sometimes. So this is a two-part thing. One is notice what you say to yourself, and the second is give yourself an answer or an antidote to it. Figure out what it is that you need to make it better, right? And you can do that by thinking about yourself as somebody that you want to be kind to. All right. I hope this is helpful. Val Gilman, Taproot Arts and Insight. This is the series on New Year's resolutions, and this one is about being kind to yourself. As an artist, as a creative, give yourself credit for what you've accomplished.